I'm going to start filling in all the holes with vinyl spackling. And same thing when I redid my boy's bedroom. Random dents and holes and all kinds of things. So at least get started on this. Let this dry. I don't know if I have any spots behind the door, but I know I have a few here. So I'll probably start painting over there while all this dries and I can sand it and all that happy jazz. And this patch down here, I don't know if you can see, it's like right below here. That's gotta dry for a few hours. What, baby?
I still want a cover.
I know. It is now the next day. So now I'm just going to go through, sand all the spots that I filled. And then this wall over here, I can sand them all. But I don't want to start painting this wall until I get the bigger hole. Where am I? Over here filled. And because it's a hole, I patched it. And that's, obviously it's bigger, so it's going to take longer to dry. But I'll at least get all the rest of them sanded. Maybe I could paint some of the wall. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let's work on this one. So I figured I would share a quick, easy meal that you do right in a crock pot. You can actually find a recipe on Pinterest. I don't know if you can see me or not. It's called Mississippi pot roast. I'll show you how I do it, or you can even look for the recipe on Pinterest, and I can even have it linked down below for you if it's something you'd like to try, if you haven't tried it already. It's actually pretty delicious. We have 2 grass-fed beef chuck roast. We have 2 of them because you can freeze it if you don't eat it all, or you can eat on it for a day or 2 or 3, whatever your preference. My family can eat, so we do too. Even though we're only a family of 4. Probably should do it over here. Clean out some of this blood. Sometimes this may gross people out by touching raw meat, but not me. Where are you, Oliver? Okay, just checking. I just rinse them a little bit. You don't have to. I do because all that blood kind of skeeves me out. But like I said, whatever your preference, do what works for you. Okay. Mommy, look at the pepper and cheese. Trust me.
God.
And because I'm doing 2 roasts, this is basically like a double recipe. So you need 2 sticks of butter, either brown gravy, onion soup mix or au jus gravy, whatever your preference or whatever you have on hand, in a ranch packet if you're only making one roast. But I'm doing 2, so I need 2 of everything except for the potatoes. I love these little potatoes. They cook great. They're not mushy. They don't fall apart. And I just think it looks great with that type of dinner. Crock pot, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Oh, baby.
I'm so fit here.
Yeah.
Look, so fit here.
You do still fit there.
Mom,
Oh, baby.
a stool fit here.
Oh, a stool fits there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, because I only have 1 au jus gravy, I'm going to use 1 onion soup mix. And I got the beefy onion. Just, like I said, there's no exact recipe. It's whatever you use and that's how you like it, then that's how you make it. Oh, I forgot the peppers, so I can get them out. Yeah. You're silly. You know that?
I do want to ask you.
You do want to watch me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Why put those in?
Well, because that's what it calls for.
Why no more in there?
Because.
And butter, why? I put
Because.
butter in there.
No, because that's what it says to use. Is 1 stick of butter, but mommy, no. But mommy has 2.
I
No.
like. Is that hot?
Yes, baby, it's very hot. It's getting hot. Please don't touch. I don't let you get burnt, okay?
I want some burger.
Throw this away. That away. Baby.
Mom.
Yeah, but don't break the glass to mommy's lid or I won't be able to use that.
I did find it up. This is not a ladder.
No, not a ladder. It's a little stool.
And this is not a ladder. It's a cover.
Yeah. Is this a flip cup?
Or
There we go.
why
Don't
these
touch
are
that.
pickles?
Not pickles, baby. Peppers. Okay.
Why a pepper?
They're pepperoncinis. They're kind of like, they're almost like banana peppers, kind of. Just a little bit more heat.
Mom, I hate those.
Which you could also use banana peppers too instead of the pepperoncinis. Just has a little more of a a sweet taste versus a spice or heat.
Hello?
But we like spicy, don't we?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Never. Okay, you don't.
I you do, and I do.
Oh, okay.
And Jackson do.
And Jackson.
Why a pepper?
And because I have a big jar and I'm doing 2 recipes, I'll probably use most of this jar, if not all of it.
Okay?
But use as much or as little as your preference.
Oh.
Do you like that idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also use some of the juice as well.
I
Adds a nice flavor to the sauce when it's all done cooking.
love.
You're so silly. Yeah, I think we'll use, we'll probably use the whole jar. You get some of this juice out first.
Tight.
There. Mommy can just dump out the rest of this juice.
Let's put water in it.
No water in it. Mommy just dumped the juice out so I can put the rest of the peppers in here. There.
There you go.
And that's it. And then you let it cook on low for 6 to 8 hours or high 4 to 6. Whatever you want. We're going to do 6 on low. Huh. Well, I'm going to start it at 6 on low. And then see from there. Because I might even bump it up like the last 2 hours on high. We'll see. We'll see how the first few hours go. But that's it. That's basically, you throw it in a pot and let it go. Watch out, baby. Mommy's going to move this and it's hot, okay? Make sure that's not touching. Careful. Here, let Mommy wipe up this water so you don't get your arm all wet. Oh. There. Now you can have the boat, okay?
Okay.
There's that.
There's that.
Oh, I almost caught it for you.
Mom,
She
can you
wants to
call
go for a ride.
in my car? Can you call it?
No.
Can you call it?
I'm not going to cut your car or your boat. What, are you crazy?
I can catch dog. Catch dog.
Oh, catch him? I caught him. I actually might put all the clips together that I have so far and then maybe do like a part 2. Only because once I get everything painted, I go through all their toys and eventually, I don't know, hopefully soon, I want to redo the bookshelves anyway so that they both match. Even though they're two different styles, I think if they're the same color, it won't look so weird. But I'm thinking of doing it in 2 parts, or possibly 3. The little mini series, I guess. Because at some point this summer, especially while we have nice weather, I want to lightly sand the floor and go over it with a gel stain to darken it up a little bit. Not necessarily to make the room dark, but to give the toy room some warmth, I guess, if that makes sense. Since the walls are a light gray, and I really can't stand the yellow, piney, whatever you want to call it, kind of floor. Parquet flooring. That just ain't right. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because if I don't, and I wait till I have all of the clips of me doing, not only doing the walls and then doing the toys and then doing the floor, it could be a month before I have this out. Just depends on how quick I can get the walls painted, everything painted that needs to be painted, the windows cleaned, the frame around the window painted, new curtains. Yeah, and then the flooring. Well, not flooring. I'm going to redo the floor. Because to replace it is not a budget I'm willing to do. And I don't want to paint it because that will ruin it. And I don't want to put linoleum or vinyl on it because the glue on that could ruin it. So I think just stripping the finish off, not down to bare wood, but just the finish so that when I put the gel stain on, it'll actually darken. Because a gel stain is, it's more or less something that sits on the surface, whereas like your oil-based stain and your water-based stain kind of seeps into your wood, especially if it's raw wood or unfinished wood. What, baby?
I can't put this on.
Okay, Mommy will help you. There you go. Oh, this one's a little crooked. There you go.
This, Mom, I can't put this on.
Oh, well, you have to turn it a little bit. Can Mommy show you? See, like when you put these two right here, gotta make sure that one goes in there. See? Now you try another one. There you go. There you go. You got it. So whereas like a gel stain just sits on the surface, but will give you the darkness that you're looking for, or even lightness for that matter. I don't really know all the colors that they have of gel stain. The one I have right now is chestnut, and that's the one I used when I did my boys' bedroom makeover. I did their closet doors the same. I haven't done the trim in there yet. But yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do is, yeah, we'll do it in 2 parts or possibly 3. And I don't normally like to do that, but this is gonna be a long project and one that I want to take my time with and do it right. Not that I'm doing it wrong, but I get impatient and I want to do it and get it done, and then before you know it, it looks like crap. So, but this one I want to take my time with because I want it to look nice, even though it's a toy room. And once I get everything done and I get the bookshelves where I want them and those are redone. So I think because I did the walls just a light gray, a really light neutral gray, I want to do the floor like not super dark, but more like on the brown, chocolatey, coffee kind of side. So then I'm thinking of doing the bookshelves possibly the same blue, the moody blue I did in my boys' room, which is called slate tile. I think that's what I want to do because in my head I can see it, and in my head it looks good, but to actually put it out there, I don't know. So, but anyways, that'll be it for today. And yeah, I think we're going to do it in 2 parts, possibly 3. Because like I said, I want to take my time with this one. So, but yeah, I got to stop blabbering because otherwise I'll stand here and blabber to my phone.